What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm N55 David, and today we are going to hardwire a radar detector in the BMW X3 X35i. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We are in the BMW X3 X35i today. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and click the notification button to be notified for future videos. We really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoy some of the videos. We're working on them, trying to make it a little better. So, alright, so over Christmas, there was a deal for a unit in R1. I got a really good deal on it, so I couldn't pass it up, and I don't have a radar detector for the X3. I do for the 335. So we're going to install this today, and basically I'm going to show you what you got to do to hardwire it. So radar detector, got a little trim piece, although I'm not sure if I'm going to need it. We'll see in a second. So what I have is this little adapter harness that allows you to hardwire the radar detector to the car, so you don't got to run the, like if you got the radar detector up here, you don't have to run it down and plug it in or anything down here. Basically what this is going to do, this is going to plug into the radar detector, and then we have some pins here that we're going to get power and ground, and that's what's going to power the radar detector. It'll come on and off when you turn on and shut off the vehicle, so it's super cool. And then we'll have the radar detector here itself. So this is the normal cable for power that it's going to come with, and as you see, it's like a cigarette lighter. Plug in, and it's got this really stretchable, big, ugly cable, which is cool. So if you're temporarily moving your radar detector around and you need to put it in a different car, this actually comes in handy. So it's super nice to have. Don't throw it out, keep it in case you guys need it for something else. So they give you a sticky mount, so if you want to put it like on your dash, or stick it to the windshield or something like that. We're not going to use that. We're going to use this one here. Well, it's just pretty cool. Basically how this works is these were going to go into here. They kind of just slide over and kind of lock in place on both sides. And what this does is it will stick to the windshield somewhere, so wherever you put it. And then the radar detector is actually gonna, so it goes this way, I'm sorry. So it's gonna go like that. The radar detector basically slides onto this clip. So when it's up here, there's a little slot back here. It basically just locks into place. And then when you want to take it off, there's a little button right there. You just press it and you can pull it right off. Makes it super convenient. And this is where the cable is going to go into here on the side, the power. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So it makes it super cool, super easy. They give you some Velcro for that one too, so if you just want to Velcro it to something, if you want to Velcro it to the windshield or something else, you can. Again, we're not going to do that. So what we're going to do, let's tilt this down as far as we can. You got to basically just get in between these two plastic pieces, and I think I got too big of a trim piece here. It's not going to let me grab it. I kind of want to be careful with these because there's little plastic clips in there. There we go. So how this is going to work, they're just going to come apart. And then you can see the little clips. And they're going to reconnect on the insides here when you put it back together. Basically, just put it up there and you'll just kind of snap it in place and it'll go back together. All right, so we're going to move the mirror down. I like to pull this one up so it's loose, and then you can pop this one out right there. You guys can see that. All right. And you can see these wires. There's like a black one here on the left, and then you got this red-ish one on the right. So the right side is going to be your power, the black side is going to be your ground. So what you're going to do is figure out what you did with your little connector harness, which there it is. So it's pretty simple: red, black, power, ground. So the one on the right, I got to get it in here somewhere. Ooh, I feel like that one's too big. So this is a different one than I got last time. The connectors weren't this big. So what they give you is these little adapter connectors. So what you do is you take the black one, line it up, slide that in. And then for the power side, same thing. And basically a little adapter. So same deal. We're gonna get it here, in there, and get it all the way in. Power side. Now the ground. All the way in over there. So there we go. That's all you do. And now you got to get everything back tucked in here. So let's get this plugged back in. There we go. Okay. So it's really just that simple. Now I'm going to take one of these zip ties because it's nice to have, and take up some of the slack here. I'm not very coordinated today, so come on. Here we go. through. Not really gonna worry about this, it'll hide. So I'm not squeezing it super tight, but I just want it to kind of hold everything in place. So here we go. Now, just like I said, basically, think of it like as a clamshell. Make sure that zip tie is tucked in. Get everything together. I want this cable to kind of come out underneath. All right. There, and just clips back in place. Now you got your handy little cable. I'll put this back up. All right, so I need to figure out where I'm going to place this. On the 335, I have it right about here. I don't like it up there, it sticks out too far, so probably gonna do the same thing here. Do it just below the mirror, so you can reach up and hit mute as you need. So right about there. Wish this was out a little bit further, you give you a little bit more room to do this, but this should work. So when you mount this, if you have it tilted in either way, to the left or to the right, it's going to make the radar detector sit a little funny. So what we're going to do here is basically get that connected and just kind of eyeball it a little bit. God, I wish I could put it right there. I feel like I won't like it there, so let's just about right there. There, I feel like it's pretty straight. There we go.
X-band, K-band.
Move that over to the right.
Band. Laser.
There, we are hooked up.
Menu.
Alrighty.
City, advanced, highway.
Power it off, power it on.
X-band, K-band, K.
So I tend to keep mine down a little bit unless I got the radio up real loud or something like that. So for the most part, you're gonna leave it on volume 1. When you're driving, it goes off, you'll just hit mute. But basically that's how you do it. So when you turn your car on and off, it's gonna come on and off. So it's powered up now, so now you gotta wait for the system to power down. Once the system powers down, radar detector will go off. The cool thing is it'll show you what your voltage is of the battery right now, or in the system. So if you're doing any tuning or anything like that, and you have this on, it starts to drop, you know, hey, your battery's getting low. Or if you're just sitting here listening to the radio for a while, and you'll know, if you're gonna be in trouble of draining your battery or something weird like that, especially if you get a bad battery, it needs to be replaced. And then when you start it, it'll come on just like it did. So every time you open the door, you'll hear it, chirp, 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 and go through its stuff. It's pretty cool. So that's it, guys. That's how you hardwire a radar detector in a BMW, at least in an F series chassis. I believe it's the same for the newer G stuff. If you have any questions, if you like the video, let me know. Post a comment down below. I appreciate it, guys, and have a good day.